Any time is potentially a good time to start a business.
I think there are opportunities out there at the moment. The trouble is, I suppose, essentially around financing. To what extent and how ambitious do you want to start? How quickly do you want to get off the blocks, really? Financing will be difficult. But actually, for a lean, early stage business, without sort of the burden of huge structures and huge costs, there will be opportunities, I think, into selling some services and products into some of the larger enterprises.
I think, any time is potentially a good time to start a business. It's obviously a very difficult market. If you were looking to start a business that had large capital requirements, I would say it's probably not a good time to start a business. You're very unlikely to receive debt funding for a startup business. Therefore, actually, it's probably not a good time to start up a business. But if you're looking to start up a business, perhaps an internet-related type company where the capital nature of that, requirements of that business are low, even a recruitment business where actually, or a services company where you're purely providing services and you can keep cost bases very, very low and you don't need funding for it, it's probably a good time to start. If you can get positioned well so that you're ready when the market upturns, then actually you'll be an awful lot more effective than if you come along a little bit later. I think if you're just providing your services as an individual, and you can do that from your home, then actually setting up a business, is very possible. And you see a lot of bankers who've lost their jobs, setting up consultancy practices, and actually, if you don't have any cost overhead, and you've got a little bit of capital to allow you to live, then setting up a business like that, and possibly internet companies, that's a great area. If you can come up with, if you've got technological skills and you can come up with applications for an iPhone, that might be a way to do it. If you can look at internet advertising type models, there's not much cost needed in order to set up a business online.